folks, I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update. Let's start with some movie monster series news that you might have seen on my Facebook page or here in a community post last night. Well, Godzilla Store had their monthly, presentation of new products, and the main thing that they were talking about was the Soul of Chogo Can Cure You, and a whole presentation of that, and it looks beautiful. I would suggest checking out their live stream for all of that if you're on the fence. This will probably convince you to get that one. However, after that, there was a little bit of a surprise because they announced that the movie monster series is going to be doing Super Mechagodzilla after all. I say after all because it lost out to Varan in this year's poll for this Godzilla exclusive figure. But lo and behold, they figured they were gonna make Super Mechagodzilla anyway, and that is pretty awesome because I really personally wanted Super Mechagodzilla to win that one, and it looks pretty decent. It does. From what I've seen though, and it's on the live stream again, you can check it out. It's a little small, but it looks really nice. Comes out January 31st, and you could, pre-order it now through the Godzilla Store. You could use Zen Market. You could try to use their Buy service. Whatever you do, it is up there to order now. Speaking of polls, the new poll is getting underway, and the first thing to do is, folks in Japan are going to have to nominate some folks. Some kaiju to do for this year's exclusive. So, as you can see here, we have Varan that won this year, and Gorosaurus that won last year. So between 12/11 today and 1/8, people could get in their votes for that. And then in February, the poll officially opened, so we'll have to wait and see who wins that one. But that's pretty cool. I'm glad they're continuing to do that. I think it's a really cool idea. It gives us some, interesting possibilities because it's a fan vote thing. I like that. CCP has a new wave of mid-sized kaiju coming, and they're a little bit small. The first series is out now. I decided not to get them. They're about 4.25 inches or so. I just didn't feel like grabbing them. But second series coming out in February, apparently, up for pre-order right now at HLJ. You could check out the link down below. We got Classic Gigan. We have a Hedorah. We have a Godzilla 54. Another Classic Hedorah. And a Godzilla 64, which looks awesome with a little Mothra attached to its tail. I like that a lot. That one is the winner to me of these. I think it's pretty cool. The Deathsaurus, and you've heard me talk about this many times, has fully funded the latest HasLab. It is the Victory Saber. Yeah. Well, Transformers Victory Big Bad. This is the Megatron. This is the Emperor of the Decepticons, and he is fully unlocked everything. The last to unlock was a throne, and it just went over this morning, and that is awesome. So really looking forward to it. If you haven't seen it, my Victory Saber, which is the leader of the Autobots, unboxing went up last night. Please do check that out. I think it's going to be possibly one of the figures of the year, one of the sets of the year, whatever you want to call it. So far, I'm really liking it, but you check that out. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I'll have up a review hopefully before the end of the year. That's the plan. But the unboxing is out there now. Deathsaurus, gonna get into production right after this last day passes. So that's pretty awesome that it's, over 17K, and it's gonna keep on going for another day, which is fantastic. We got the first Rise of the Beast Transformers. Deluxe Class Bumblebee is one, like an off-road type vehicle. And one of the bad guys, Voyager Class. What's this guy called? Battletrap. It's pretty cool looking. So that's very nice. And now, this was revealed by, you know, on a Chinese, like, social media site. It's the Double Blade Warrior. Yes, it is a Flame Toys knockoff of Optimus Primal, which is honestly pretty cool because I gotta say, that Flame Toys was overpriced. I wanted to get it, but unfortunately it was too expensive. This one, not so much. You can pre-order it at Shozi Store. It's coming out soon. As you can see, it's already in hand in certain parts of the world. Here it is in that video. Very cool. Very, very nice. GOODSMILE Company's Figma is doing a Chainsaw Man Power. I don't know if I like how this looks, but, if you want to order yours, HLJ is your spot to do so. Link is down below. McFarlane is doing a couple of House of the Dragons, which is nice. And then this is very interesting. Speaking of China, there's a new brick toys called In Bricks, and they're doing a GVK line. Here's Godzilla and what it comes with. And here you can see it connects with Mechagodzilla and King Kong. Here's the King Kong. So they, come, separate pieces. This has 432 pieces. Pretty cool. I didn't check out how much Godzilla has. 493 pieces. And then the Mechagodzilla has 375 pieces. And they're all kind of cool, if they're, like, easy to get, I might think about them, but not something that's completely on the radar, to tell you the truth. But I did want to report it. Star Ace is releasing a Triceratops soft vinyl model kit. Now, the regular version of this is already out there. This is from their Harryhausen collection from 1 million BC, 1 billion BC. It's pretty cool. These are the pieces. It's not painted, so you would have to paint that. And some other Hasbro news. We got the vintage collection. I usually don't report on the vintage collection, but the ATST is a vehicle I've always liked. It's kind of like a little robot. I always liked him. And here he comes with Chewbacca. And that's pretty cool. That's up for pre-order right now. Check it out on BBTS or Hasbro Pulse or whatnot. Also, some Marvel Legends, some X-Men 3-packs, the Jim Lee teams, Storms, Forge, Jubilee, and then Gambit, Banshee, and Cyclops. And then we also get, there's a Rogue and a Blob coming. Now, out on Netflix right now is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. And MEGO's doing a figure set of Pinocchio and Geppetto, and that looks really nice. I think that's a good marriage with MEGO for that. That's very, very cool. Now, people are finding it in Walmarts right now, so, do check that out. I like this. This is a Super 7 Ultimates. This is from their Worst line, and this is like a samurai baseball player dude. Samurai catcher guy. This is pretty awesome. I really like that. And Storm Collectibles is doing a Minoru Suzuki for you New Japan Pro Wrestling fans. I like this head. This head's pretty good. Not so much that head, but there's also a white version, and these are up at Ringside Collectibles right now. And there you go, guys. That's the news. Not so crazy, but lots of interesting things, I think. You let me know down below what you think is interesting, what else you might have seen in the last week. But the big news just came last night. Super Mechagodzilla movie monster series coming in January. Pre-orders are open right now at the Godzilla store, so if you want it, go get it. And there you go, guys. That's the news. Till next time, peace out, peeps.